nay đến ngày 28 tháng 12 năm 2012, mua sân box Babylon nhận lúc nào trúng xe 19 xe Honda SH, 79 xe Way Alpha và hàng ngàn giải thưởng khác. Sơn Boss, hãy cùng yêu Việt Nam.
Chào mừng quý vị đang cùng quay trở lại với chương trình Việt Nam trong tim tôi. Và ngay bây giờ chúng ta sẽ tiếp tục trò chuyện cùng với bà Catherine để hiểu rõ thêm về những hoạt động của UNESCO tại Việt Nam nhé. By what chance that you come and work in Vietnam?
Well, as you know, I've been working for UNESCO, and I was based previously in Peru. I was there for 3 years. So when I had the chance to change to a different country, I was presented with various options, and I selected Vietnam as the one where I wanted to come to.
Oh, so is there any impression things that you want to choose Vietnam for working?
Actually, there's several reasons. The first one is because I had done a lot of research on tolerance. And I found that the Vietnamese people were an example of tolerance to the world. You know, after everything that this country has gone through and the way that you have developed the international relations was very attractive to me. And I actually wrote an article about it after a few months of being here. Another thing that called a lot my attention was the variety in culture. And that's something that we can talk about in a little while more, because it's something that really attracts me to Vietnam. But also another issue was the fact that Vietnam is a world model in terms of developing the reform of the United Nations. So I really wanted to participate in that and be able to contribute to what we call delivering as one, where the different organizations of the United Nations really sit down, are able to work together. And in the case of Vietnam, there is, one single plan, and that has been developed together with the government, with the donors. So that was also another very attractive point for my professional career, let's say.
Vietnam, in your mind, before you coming here, search on the internet and read on the documents, and after you working here, is there any difference?
Oh, definitely. Definitely, yes. It's become a home, a real home. I don't know what I'll do the day I have to be transferred to another country, because it's a wonderful place to be in. My family really likes it here. I enjoy every single minute of my work. I think I'm a very lucky person, because I get paid to do exactly what I like to do and what I enjoy doing. And once I got to know the people, the warmth of the people, my neighbors, the people that I work with, my team. I have an amazing team. My counterparts, I have wonderful counterparts whom I work with, from the different ministries and also the National Commission for UNESCO. So I really have been able to establish a wonderful network, because when you come to a country, and of course you don't have all your big network of family, you don't have your cousins, your aunts, your grandmother, so you have to sort of establish a similar situation in the country you go to. And in Vietnam it was very easy to do that, and I've been able to travel quite a bit. I love the culture, love the art. We bought all our furniture here. Love the clothing. So I think there's many reasons to
so many things that make you love Vietnam. So you have a chance to come to many provinces in Vietnam for working.
I've had a chance to come to many provinces, and also to work for very very different groups, because you see what happens in UNESCO is that we have 5 sectors,
Yeah.
right? So we have education sector, we have the culture sector, in which we have a variety, because we have the tangible heritage, like, you know, the Tanglong Citadel or Halong Bay, and then we have intangible heritage, like the Pan Ho, the Kachu, the swan singing, right? And then we also work in culture for development. We also work in natural sciences, so we have biodiversity, climate change, the sea level rise. There are many areas we work in that. We also work in natural sciences, and especially in relation to also the social transformation of the country in what we call our human sciences. And in addition to that, there's one area which I also like very much, which is communication and information.
Yeah. Is that all the functions that UNESCO is now working in Vietnam?
Well, yes, we're working in all those sectors. Yes, a lot of activities, But I think one of the important things is we have an overall strategy for the next 5 years.
During the time I talked with you, I forgot to ask you that how can you have a very nice traditional Vietnamese dress?
Well, actually, I like it very much.
Yeah. You wear it when?
All the time.
All the times?
All the time.
In the meeting,
Yes.
in a
But you see, this one here is called Catherine in Vietnam fashion. It is made specially for me, okay?
Yeah.
And I like to go to the market and I like to choose the cloth, right? And so I have a good seamstress that makes the dresses for me. And they're very comfortable. They make me integrate a lot with the people. I feel like I'm linked
when
in
you
a
have
cultural
the
way.
international meetings?
Yes, I go to that too.
Yeah.
I even use it when I go to UNESCO Paris.
Wow,
Yeah.
so cool. But who is the designer for your clothes?
Okay. When I have to wear a formal auzai, a long auzai, yes, then I have to go to a good designer.
Yeah.
Yes. And so I have a friend who is a very excellent designer, Lang Huang.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go by and visit her. Okay.
Sure.
And she does these lovely dresses. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And of course I feel very proud to wear them.
Yeah.
And I can see that the people like them.
Oh.
Right.
You know, people will feel very strange when they see a foreigners wearing Vietnamese traditional clothes.
Really? Yeah.
Especially you. And I think you look very charming and
thank you.
fashionable, of course, link between the tradition and the modern
Yes,
inside.
right. Here's Lang Huang.
Oh, yeah, I know this place.
Yeah.
I haven't come here before.
It's got beautiful place.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is your designer?
This is my designer. Yes, definitely. Yes.
Do they have the designer for the men also?
I
Just
imagine.
kidding.
They can make that kind of outfit. So let's see.
Yeah. Do you still remember which is the first áo dài that you wear in Vietnam?
Oh yes, definitely. Actually, my very dear friend, Madame Hang, she was the vice chair of the People's Committee at the time.
Yeah.
And she took me to a designer and showed me how to wear it, how to sit down with it, and she led me into this amazing process that followed, because I love all auzais. Really, they're just so beautiful, and I like all the combination of the colors, and especially, you know, the embroidery. This is amazing.
Yeah. And then, what is your feeling the first time you wear it?
I felt like I was very proud to wear it, because I felt like I was very connected with the Vietnamese people. I could feel how the people liked and valued that I was wearing it, and so it was somehow showing my respect to the culture.
Yeah, you're really a very smart and charming lady.
Oh, thank you very much.
In both beauty outside and also in your mind.
Thank you.
Okay, I want to
Shall we go upstairs
your
and
designer.
Okay.
Yeah. Cô có nói là những cái bộ áo dài mà cô mặc ở trên người là do bàn tay khéo léo của chị Mai. Không biết là chị Lan Hương quen cô Catherine này lâu chưa nhỉ?
Như các bạn đã thấy thì Catherine là một người đã rất nổi tiếng, một người phụ nữ rất nổi tiếng ở Việt Nam. Không những chỉ là một người phụ nữ đưa những cái di sản của Việt Nam đến với thế giới và được thế giới công nhận, mà Catherine còn là một người phụ nữ rất là yêu thích trang phục truyền thống của Việt Nam. Và tôi cũng rất tình cờ quen bà trong cái dịp đại lễ nghìn năm Thăng Long, và sau cái dịp đại lễ đó thì chúng tôi đã trở thành những người bạn rất là thân thiết với nhau.
Thế thì chị cũng có dịp tiếp xúc với cô Catherine rất là nhiều lần. Thế chị nghĩ như thế nào về tính cách của người phụ nữ này ạ?
Một người phụ nữ mà tôi rất thần tượng, dịu dàng, đôn hậu và thân thiện, cũng như là rất nhiệt tình với những công việc của quốc gia mình. Điều đó tôi rất là trân trọng.
Chị có thể thử làm một cái phép toán, mà không biết là mình đã dành cái sự ưu ái bao nhiêu bộ áo dài cho cô Catherine này nhỉ?
Có lẽ là tôi không nhớ được hết, thế nhưng mà mỗi một khi mà được thiết kế cho hình ảnh Catherine thì tôi thấy rất là hạnh phúc và rất là tự hào. Bởi vì làm nhà thiết kế thì tôi mong muốn rằng rất nhiều những người phụ nữ trên thế giới yêu thích và được mặc áo dài Việt Nam. Thì Catherine là một nhân chứng cho việc đó, tôi rất là hạnh phúc.
Do you think that you will stay in Vietnam for a long time?
I hope so. I look forward to that. And one thing I know for sure is that when I retire, I'm going to come and I'm going to be a guide here, because I already know quite a bit on how to explain the, the Temple of Literature and the Citadel and the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum and the museum, and also the ethnic minority ethnicity museum. I visit them quite often, so I'm planning to come back for sure.
I hope that someday I can see you jogging at the lake.
Enjoying my retirement. That's still quite a bit off.
So great.
Yes.
Today I'm very happy to have a talk with you.
Yes,
to share a lot of things about your life and your work together. But before we finish the programs, do you want to share anything to the viewers? Together with me. Okay.
Definitely,
are you ready?
yes.
Are you
I
ready?
have a good message. Yes.
1, 2, 3. Hãy cùng tôi yêu Việt Nam. Okay. We also have a souvenir for you.
Okay.
So that you can remember.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
Okay, this is a small souvenir for you.
Oh, wow.
To remind you about.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
It's beautiful.
It's so nice.
It will go up on my wall. Thank you very much, Han. Very much. Yes, very good. Thank you.
Vâng, quý vị thân mến, như vậy là nụ cười hạnh phúc vừa rồi cũng là những thông điệp mà bà Catherine muốn gửi đến cho chương trình Việt Nam trong tim tôi. Còn bây giờ, lời nói cuối cùng. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại trong những số lần sau nhé.
Sơn Boss, hãy cùng yêu Việt Nam.